Hey guys, what's up? It's AppOSX here, and today we'll be taking a first-hand look at Tweetbot for the Mac. Now, if you guys hadn't seen, Tweetbot was recently released to the web as a public alpha. And if you aren't familiar with programming terminology, it's important to note that an alpha version comes even before a beta version. And as you guys know, iOS 6 is in beta, so it has bugs and incomplete features. So an alpha version has even more of all of the things that I just mentioned. So do keep that in mind as they really take a true first-hand look, because the developers have even noted that there are features that are not present in the alpha version and will not become present until the final version, like iCloud and some other features that just can't be enabled until the final version. But without further ado, let's go ahead and take a first-hand look at Tweetbot for the Mac. So one of the first things that you'll likely notice about Tweetbot for the Mac is that the user interface draws striking similarities with Tweetbot for the iPad. However, that isn't necessarily a bad thing, because they both work very well on their respected operating systems, their respected screen real estates, and their respected forms of interaction. Of course, on the iPad via touchscreen, on the Mac via a mouse or a trackpad. So like I said, the UI looks very similar. You have a composed tweet button in the top right-hand corner, the ability to access the list in the top left-hand corner, the ability to change accounts, and then in the exact same order, the ability to access your timeline, your mentions, your direct messages, your favorites, your search and trends, your profile, your list, your retweets, and your mute filters, all in the same order and basically the exact same layout, except for the settings gear is now in the bottom right hand corner of the application. And of course, there is some warning tape right here, basically just a signal that it is an alpha version. So right here you can see that the timeline very much looks the same. So if we single tap on a tweet or even just hover over some tweets right now, you can see that you get options to reply, retweet, favorite, of course share, and then some advanced tweet options. And if you double click on the tweet, just like so, you can get the tweet detail. And just like Tweetbot for the iPad, there are included gestures. So if you two-finger swipe to the left, you get the tweet detail, and if you two-finger swipe to the right, you get the conversation. Of course, it's the equivalent of a one-finger swipe to the right and to the left on the iPad and iPhone version, so that does look very nice. Another part of Tweetbot for the Mac that draws striking similarities to Tweetbot for the iPad is the Twitter account pages. So if we load up the Associated Press, you'll see that it looks very much like the iPad version. You can get information on the following, the listed, the tweets, the followers, everything right here, and of course the tweets below, as well as mentions, favorites, and lists, and of course your follow status is also right there. So it does also look very nice. While Tweetbot for the iPad and Tweetbot for the Mac have very similar user interfaces, Tweetbot for the Mac definitely differentiates itself with some extra features that are basically thanks to the hardware of the Mac versus the iPad. So you'll notice that if I have a tweet selected right here, I can easily use my arrow keys to get back and forth, just like so, and of course up and down through my timeline, just like that. Of course, these are just some of the gestures that are available via the keyboard, but it's nice to see that the developers have implemented keyboard functionality in Tweetbot for the Mac. So guys, that is Tweetbot for the Mac, of course the alpha version. However, I do need to make a couple points before I wrap up this video, and the first point is really twofold. The first part is that, of course, there are features that are not present in this version, the alpha build, that will be present in future versions, such as iCloud support, which obviously can't come until the final version. And then, of course, there are features or methods of implementation that will be improved upon as time goes on. For example, if we'd like to open up a new timeline, the developer says that they will have a much better solution or a better looking solution to opening up a new timeline or a new window on your Mac. The second point that I like to make is that I really didn't show off everything that Tweetbot for the Mac can do. There are plenty of more functionalities that Tweetbot can do, and it's a very, very powerful Twitter client, way more powerful than, of course, Twitter for the Mac, which is down here. So either way, I highly recommend that you guys check this out. There is a download link in the description, or of course you can just follow the link on the screen right there. It will take you to their blog, and of course you can read all the questions and answers right there. They give you more details that I didn't include in this video about the release of Tweetbot. So be sure to check that out. Like I said, links are in the description below. Anyways guys, that's it for this video. If you guys like this video, or if you'd like the fact that Tweetbot is finally available for the Mac, please give this video a thumbs up. Additionally, if you'd like to see more Mac videos from me, also please give this video a thumbs up so that I know if you guys want to see more Mac videos, as I do have a lot of things that I think are interesting on the Mac. And as always guys, please feel free to hit that subscribe button somewhere up there, follow me on Twitter as AppOSX, and add me on Game Center. That's it guys, thanks for watching.